What's up with it? Y'all just tuned into the hottest podcast, the dopest podcast in the whole DMV. It's changing the narrative. Uh, I'm World War Polo,
I'm cool as I want to be,
but on this show, I'm Bull,
and I'm bringing the shit.
and we living up to our name. Um, we gonna get right into this because last week we talked about some. It was dope. That was last week. This week we gonna talk about because on Instagram I've been on Instagram today and like I had posted something on my post. And then the women just went crazy at me, and they was like, "Oh, she'll pick me, this, that, and the other." And I'm like, as a male, right? I have my understanding. So I like that. That'd be a dope conversation. What is a
Right.
pick me?
Uh huh.
Should you, as a woman, want to be a pick me or not? And is there a version of a pick me for man? Is that dope?
Yeah, that's a
Now,
dope.
let's
That's a
get
dope
into it.
conversation.
What you think a pick me is?
Um, I think a pick me sometimes is somebody who just saying anything. They don't actually believe what they're saying. They're just saying it because they know the other sex wants to hear it. But that's when I believe you become a pick me. But sometimes I think they call women pick me's because they simply disagree. And I don't think,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? I don't think every woman is just a pick me because you disagree with her point of view. So some women understand men, and some women, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They understand where men are coming from, and it's not really a pick me just
It's
because
saying,
you agree.
it's saying like if a woman is openly talking to not men but other women and saying like more or less cater to a man, more or less be quiet, let that man talk. You know what I'm saying? Um, be more submissive. If you hear a woman say any of them things around or going down that line, it's gonna be women that come in talking about, oh, you'll pick me, you'll pick me, you'll pick me. But all right, cool. Whether she's a pick me or not, is she right?
Right. You gotta talk about the topic at hand. You
Right.
can't. I always feel like when people go to calling names, they're losing the argument.
Facts.
If we having a discussion and you call me a name, I feel like, oh, you're losing. Like you had to resort to name calling in terms of childish.
And it's like, to me, it's like instead of women saying, you know what, she right. It ain't like she lying.
Hmm.
She telling the truth, but this, that, and the other. Add on to it. Women come in and try to knock the whole conversation that she said like it's not. She just said was irrelevant. So not only is the man wrong, but the woman wrong who defends the man and
Right.
and his
They shooting at
feelings.
everybody with them.
She is like no,
Oh,
only
you on
only.
his side? Yeah, they shooting at her too.
And that,
They
to
got a
me,
name for you. They gonna call him a punk and then call her a pygmy.
and to me, I'm just saying like, but what you think? I feel like man, women should want to be pick me's. To be honest with you, like what woman don't want to be with a dude unless she into other things other than men, right? Why would I want to grow up, live my life, struggle, do all this, and if I gotta be alone, cool. You know what I'm saying? But as a woman, shouldn't it be like your moral obligation to like try to get you a dude? That
Trying to
should,
get picked.
yeah, you should want to
Trying to
be
get
picked.
picked.
You feel what I'm saying? If you're a cheerleader, you want one of the football, basketball dudes to pick you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just seems normal. What you think?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we all gonna change a little bit about ourselves to get what we want. But you just don't. You shouldn't just change too much. You shouldn't change your core values. I think you should have core values that you're gonna stick to, and your core values is the thing you're gonna stick to. Some things you can change and adjust.
I don't think that I don't think that you should have to change anything.
About yourself,
I think that you should be a certain value of to a person. Period. Like this, I shouldn't have to stop being stingy to be with a woman. I should want to take care of. I should. This is be. She shouldn't have to. This is not something that I should enter. This should be something that I want to do more or less. Like I ain't talking about like just you meet a girl today and I'm gonna take care of you. That's not gonna happen. I'm talking about, but if we get what they say, well, romantically involved, married, relationship, whatever the relationship is, I shouldn't really have to change like a whole lot of who I am. I think to be with a woman. I think that I should come to the to the to the table. Uh, I should come to the table more or less with who and what I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, before we go too left, is there a version of a pick me for men?
A simp.
So basically, women call it other women simps.
Pretty much. You a simp. And then sometimes you gotta be like, sometimes with the women, right? The women, I can get it, because like, dog, they in the gang and they fighting for their gang.
Alright.
And they try to get as much pull as they can. And you know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, you going with the men. But a simp, though, is the same version as a pygmy. You feel me? A simp is somebody who's going to change everything about them just to get that girl.
But is it wrong?
Yes.
Is it wrong for, okay, see, listen, genders have different roles. This is what I believe. What a woman can do, a man can't do.
Right.
I think it's pretty dope for a woman to be a pygmy. I feel it's completely wrong.
I think you say that because you're on the beneficial end of a female pygmy.
Listen, I'm on a beneficial level of role when I'm standing beside a simp. Because he clearly shows her who I'm not.
Right. Right.
Like, the bar get understood quick. What I'm not going to do just based off of and what I will do.
But you want to know what's crazy? Because you said you make a lot of sense, though, because women don't like simps.
Facts.
They don't, but we like pygmies.
We love pick-me's.
Right.
See, this the difference between, I think one of the difference between men and women, right? You got Superman, you got Clark Kent, and you got Lois Lane, right? Lois Lane don't like Clark Kent. He's kissing her butt. He's gonna make her happy. He's gonna rub her back. He's gonna give her all his money. He gonna do whatever he can call. She can call him 2, 3 in the morning to get him a donut. He gonna break her neck. Superman ain't doing none of that.
He out handling business.
He out having been taking
Saving the
care.
world and shit.
He got, you know what I'm saying? I'll hit you when I get you. You feel what I'm saying? But I got you. And what Lois Lane want, she wants to get Superman. But bigger than that, she want to make Superman Clark Kent.
Right. And then once she do that, she won't like Superman.
Then she ain't going to like him no more.
Absolutely.
Right or wrong?
You right.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's important for men to be who they is. It's way different for women. See what Lois Lane did in this analogy, right? I don't want to be over talking too much, but in this analogy, she don't like Clark Kent. She want the Superman, but then she want to change him to Clark Kent. You know what we do different? We just want, not no homo, not the Clark Kent, but we want the pick me. We don't want to go and get the joint and do it.
Some dudes do. Some dudes do. Some dudes do. Some dudes do.
But at the end, he still want the pick
Some
me.
dudes be wanting the baddest joint in the room knowing they can't have her.
Nah, I don't really see nothing wrong with that. I'm saying,
I do.
man, because you don't never know, what's gonna work for you and what's not gonna work for you. Because like some women that you deem bad, some of them don't even know they bad. Like they be having some like mental like things going on. Like for example, right? If you see some of the dopest pimp niggas that's out here, they be having some of the baddest women. Them women don't know they bad. Cause if they did, they wouldn't be messing with them. They got low self-esteem.
Yeah, or he got a hell of a game, but you know what I'm saying?
I forgot I'm talking to
Nah, I ain't no pimp, nothing
call-
like that,
I'm
but you
call-
know. It's,
Pimpin' Loner, what they call them. Shout out to Loner, shout out to
You
M.I.
feel
Bag,
me?
man.
They got us
You know what I'm
right
saying?
today.
You feel me?
Appreciate
They
that.
always get us right. And they got some of the flies clothes in the NBA. So shout out to them.
He said the NBA, the DMV.
The whole NBA. When you wrong, you gotta stand on it. You feel me?
Nah, that's not right.
Nah,
Don't
that
take
whole
advice.
NFL. You feel me? Nah, for real though. But I think that to be honest with you, when it comes to like the pick me thing, I think that women should want to be pick me's. Like at the like you can out openly kind of hate it, but deep down,
And it's the same thing for us. We should want to be liked as men. Not a pick me, but you still should want to be liked.
I don't think that a man should be simps.
Not simps.
See, but you said that the simp is the
Nah, but you still should do stuff to want to be liked. Like we still get fresh. We still do things to be picked.
to be picked and to be a simp is different
Right.
for a man.
Right.
See, cause listen, the role, the gender roles, like I can see how they could call a woman the simp, right? But I wouldn't mind having a woman that's a simp. It's a simping woman, like a woman that want to cater to my needs, my emotions. My
Right.
happiness.
It's a female character trait.
Yeah, it's not something that a man should do.
Yeah.
So when you say a man is in
They
that
want to turn
kind
you,
of,
like you said, they want to turn you into a simp, but they won't like you after you become a simp.
I'm telling you, you're not gonna like yourself.
Right.
You're not gonna like yourself. But I think that that women be pick-me's. Please.
Just be a pick me.
Now for real, because like there's not a lot of dudes out here, and the same woman that's calling you a pick-me would love to have that dude that you could get close to. And guess what she gonna do? She gonna let him pick her.
I think at the end of the day, I think they'll all become a pick me for the right man. Because they'll sit there on the internet and they'll say everything and say all that stuff until the right man walk in the room and they turn right to, oh, I like what you like. What you
They
say?
become
yeah,
all that
feel me?
masculine energy get
Yeah,
real
go
feminine.
right out the room.
You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes guys just gotta realize you're not that guy.
How do you know when you're not that guy?
When she not acting like a pick me.
But I'm just saying, a lot of times women don't.
And then that's when you turn to a simp. When you doing too much and she not.
That's
and
when you turn
you
to
do
a
a simp.
simp. Yeah.
You doing too much and she not turning into what you think, how it's supposed to be going.
It seems like when you don't give like women attention, that's when you get the most attention from them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you stand focused on your craft, man. If y'all stand focused on your craft, stand focused on getting to y'all bag, getting closer to whatever y'all career goal is. The women is paying. That's what they paying attention to. They're not paying attention to the things that your clothes. Cause in the DMV, everybody in the whole DMV fly.
It's easy to get fresh.
Nah, I'm
$0.
talking. Man, I'm on God. I'm not even trying. I hate swearing. I'm not even taking it back. But it's the truth. I seen the dude at the bus stop with Balenciagas, a Gucci bag, and a Gucci head. And none of it didn't look fake. See, if it looked this fake, then I wouldn't be nothing to talk about. He's trying, but it ain't it. Nigga, all that stuff, bro. You got like a $5,000 outfit on, you don't got no car. So, like at the end of the day, and I ain't knocking it, because I ain't hating it. I'm just saying priorities a little bit. But then I can't even say that because I don't know how you got it. You know what I mean? But, so I don't think it's clothes. I don't think it's clothes that it's your career. It's like you stand focused on your drive, right?
Yeah, once they see you focused, they gonna do their best to try to get your time. But once they got all your time, they gonna treat you like a dog that love them too much. Get up off me. It's best you stay focused.
So like once you get the pick me, how you keep? Cause we agree that once you can't.
How you keep a pick me?
Yeah.
Provide and protect. That's I think how you keep most women, any woman.
When you would provide like what?
Money, guidance, mental stability, the works.
So what if you get a pick me and then she decides she don't want to be picked after she gets you? But she, how that work?
What you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Supposed to dismiss her.
Dismiss her. I didn't like what you said. I knew what the answer was. I knew what the answer. Nobody said better than you.
Then there's another pal.
Nah, for real.
But yeah.
Nah, cause like I think that it's a lot of women out here that's been falsely guided, right? Or it's a lot of women that might have missed their lick. I ain't gonna even say, but it's like their arrogance won't allow them to do what it takes to get the happiness that they looking for. Like you can go out here and make all the money in the world. Women want to spend money. They don't really want to make money. You feel what I'm saying? So you can go out here and have all the hustles in the world, and that's dope, the independent thing. But in all actuality, that's the side of the contract that you ain't really signed up for. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with somebody who already got it or who's getting it. So more or less, my thing is help build the dude up so he can take care of you properly. But then women, again, I think they don't want to help build you up. They want to go for the ride, but they don't want to build you up.
I can't say that. I can't say that because they will help you out. I think they just not gonna help you out forever. I think there's a time limit on them helping you out. You feel me? I feel like they'll mess with you for a little bit, but once they start to see like, hold up, yeah, this ain't gonna never happen, and you just a bum, that's when they gonna 86 you.
Yeah.
They'll jump off a ship quick, a sinking ship, once they realize, oh, this thing ain't never gonna float again.
Do you think that men be locked more into women than women locked into men?
I think it's the man. I think it's the man. I think it's the man's job to get to woman mentally. You feel me? Because a lot of times we think just because we having sex with a woman, we got her. You know what I'm saying? And that usually ain't the case. You feel me? I think you gotta get them mentally, and you gotta really. They gotta really respect your mental and your physical and everything about you.
To stay around.
To stay around. A lot of niggas, they'll just be with women and they think they got them, but they don't.
How you know when you got a woman?
When she do what you say.
Is that's all? That's it?
Yeah, when she do what you say, that she belong to you.
So if she don't do what you say, she don't belong to you. If she question you, do she belong to you?
Nah, she can question you because everybody got a brain. Everybody's brain got questions. You know what I'm saying? It's the manner in which she questions.
Like what? Give me an example.
If she demeans you when she questions you, if she demeans you, like meaning she talks disrespectfully to you, why she's questioning you?
Like what? Because I don't know.
Why in the world would you do this? Her attitude, why she's doing it.
Yeah.
More so if it's I just want to understand what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes
Rather
sense.
she talking to you like a child or talking to you to inferior or superior.
How long do you think you should mess with a woman before you let her go? Before you recognize that this ain't it?
I think you should try for a little bit too.
Like how long?
Because some women are moldable, and some women most women gonna put that fight up in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? As far as they're not trusting your leadership or seeing if they can trust your decision making.
What's a good amount of time? What's the estimated time? Not nothing guaranteed or written in stone.
I wouldn't even put it on time. I put it on incident. More like 3 strikes and you out. You ain't getting it.
Like real strikes? Like what you mean when you say strikes? Because it can't be like you just did 3 things.
Not
wrong.
3 things. You know, how Mufasa say, 3 signs of deliberately disobeying me. You know what I'm saying? If I say do one thing and you deliberately do the other.
Like what? Give me an example.
I say, nah, you're not going out tonight.
Oh yeah,
you go out anyway.
You do that?
You feel me? Or other than that, you feel me? Or don't wear this. You wear it anyways. Or I say don't wear this. You put something else in your bag, and the next time I see you on Instagram,
yeah. It's people go through that, man. I feel sorry for y'all. Get you a picture.
What I'm saying? If all these things, and it's just people when they showing they not with your program. You feel me? Like this is how the program running. This is what I expect of you, and when they say, I ain't doing that.
What's 3? Okay, what's 3 good? What's the where you flip the coin? For as the woman, how long, or what's the estimated time, or what should a woman? What's a sign that she should know whether to leave or not?
To leave a man?
Yeah.
If he keeps doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Like what?
Just things that ain't working for him. You know
like
what I'm saying?
Getting money?
Yeah.
Nah, you can't say that.
If
not getting money, not far as a relationship, because sometimes you got to keep swinging the bat until you
like
get
I said,
your niche.
the same thing. The three. What's your name? Let's say if he becomes very, very disrespectful or very violent. You know what I'm saying? Just the same signs of things that you can't put up with.
What if a man not violent? If he's not violent, he's not violent. That wouldn't. So that'll never happen. So if he's never gonna be violent to you,
or if he show 3 signs of being a pussy,
being a sucker.
A sucker.
But I don't mean he. All right. So what if he not violent? He not a sucker.
So what?
Because I'm just saying the average dude. I'm not gonna say the average dude because I don't know, but you might not be soft, or you might not be disrespectful.
Yeah, sucker don't gotta be soft.
But that don't mean that you should be in a
You
relationship.
can have sucker ways. That ain't gotta mean soft. Sucker like I share with you, but you don't share with me. That's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
like
You don't look out.
yeah, just little signs of bad character. And we know what bad character is. Sometimes we'll deny it because we like a person, but you know what bad character is.
Bad character is.
When somebody shows signs of bad character, we know. But when she's pretty or he's handsome or he got this or she got that, we'll look the other way.
I think
It'll
that
bite you in the butt every time.
men gotta outgrow being in relationships with women just because they pretty.
Yeah. I think that's when you become mature as a man, you start to realize like
Man,
that ain't what it is.
Man, just cause they pretty does not mean nothing. Cause listen, God gave them pretty. They ain't had to work for that.
Yeah, but there's one thing.
Your character.
It goes.
You have to work for that.
It go both ways.
I believe that.
Naturally, when people are naturally attractive, it's just something that money, and it's some things that it's just nature takes this place. When somebody sees something they like, something they want, you know what I'm saying? And it go both ways. If a nigga is a very handsome nigga, a lot of women will turn goofy for him.
I think that women shouldn't mess with dudes just because they got money. And I think that men shouldn't mess with women just because they pretty or got a big butt or the physical. Because like when that's the criteria of what you basing your happiness on your relationship is, you doomed for failure. You doomed. Because he can go broke any day. She can get in a car accident or anything. Or even worse, you could be with her for a while and you can see that she pretty on the outside, but she ugly as shit on the inside.
You want to know something though? I've been thinking, right? And you want to know the thought I've been having? There is absolutely nothing wrong with the dating world. Listen to my theory. I honestly think it's a bunch of shallow Hals running around here.
Shallow what?
Shallow Hal. You seen the movie Shallow Hal?
Uh-uh.
It's basically Shallow Hal is a person that who wants things that they know they can't have. It's like everybody.
How you know when you can't have something? That's crazy for a man. We conquerors.
Right.
I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta realize when you're riding a dead horse, like you keep trying to do so much to get this girl that don't like you.
How do you know? Men is conquerors. We only be wanting, for the most part, a lot of times, what we can't have. And until we get it, we pursue. That's the definition of pursuing. If a woman is chasing you, right? Chasing you.
Yeah, but I be feel like as a man, right, when you do all that to get a woman and you pursuing her, right, you get her. But there's a guy, the whole time he was pursuing her, she was trying to pursue.
Not necessarily.
I'm telling you. We all pursuing something.
But listen, because she pursuing Slim, don't got nothing to do with me.
She'll settle for you.
Yeah, she can settle for me.
You want to be the guy she settled for?
But that don't mean I'm settling for her.
What you mean?
Cause I'm not gonna listen. A man, listen. When she settled for me, she gives herself to me. I don't care if she's settled. I just know that this is mine now.
I got it.
Once it's mine, it don't matter if.
Yeah, I can feel that because I be feeling like I could run a joint down and like if I really wanted, I could put the pressure on it and do the things necessary to get her.
Cause
so
like
I feel what you're saying.
You could say you settled for me, but at the end of the day, if you had other options like that, then you would have took them. You ain't settled. It was no better of a choice because you might have wanted something that you could have. Don't mean I didn't get something that I could have. You feel what I'm saying? And based on how hard it was to get you, based on how hard it is, kind of how much energy I'm gonna put into trying to keep you.
Yeah, but I think you should stay inside your means though.
Means as far as your money?
Nah, not money. Like
but
on a dating scale.
I don't understand that part. I keep saying
all right,
over and over.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. You know how? All right, let's say. How can I explain this? Staying inside your means.
So you telling me? Cause you a fly dude in real life, right? Real life, I ain't gassing you. Feel me? Shout out to the loader and the MIB.
Keep me.
IMB.
In my bag.
Yeah, in my bag, right? He stayed with that. Fly. Him. He's the dude.
I appreciate it.
I don't see you actually out in life, in real life, saying, "Oh, I can't have her. Oh, she too much."
See, one thing I won't say I can't have her, but there's a lot of things I just won't pursue. You get, and I'm
Nah,
okay with not having it.
See, if I was in a situation where I wanted to pursue a woman,
Mm-hmm.
right? What would make me not want to pursue a woman is nothing more than her character. If she's loud, if she don't know, if she can't stay within the realms of what I would call dainty or being a female.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go out a little bit because I know that life is wild and you kind of gotta be a little bit wilder out here because it's the times we live in. But I still need you to be in a certain frame so that when I do get you in my grips, that you can naturally fold back up into where I need you to be. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
good conversation too. See, me when I go out, right? I'm not even never the type of nigga to even holler at girls. I gotta see signs of choosing before I pursue. Cause the most cringy thing to me is for a nigga to be hollering at a girl that's not feeling them. I just be sitting there like, damn, when he gonna pick it up that she not feeling them.
But
It's just cringy to me. So I just be feeling like if you don't show them signs of choosing, I can't be trying to pursue you.
But man, I ain't gonna lie,
I hate to look like a fool.
that make a lot of sense. But everybody can't wear your shoes. Like everybody don't have that. You ever seen the dude that you might even know him, and he a crumb bag, he a crumb ball, but he got a bad joint. You like, how did he get here?
Yeah.
How did that
and that's
happen?
the nigga that shoot his shot. You
Yeah.
worried about that.
You feel me?
But then them things don't never last though.
But
But they'll find out
this,
about them eventually.
But this the thing is, don't think women stupid. They know he ain't shit when they talk to him. His first conversation, let it all be known. Listen, because women got a trained ear for certain stuff.
Right.
Like she gonna know is you getting money, because getting money dudes acting like somewhat. She gonna know
Same
if you.
patterns.
We got patterns. She gonna know even though you get money, is you a dude that will spend it on? Because just because you getting money don't mean that you spending it on. You know what I mean? So that's another kind of.
You might be getting enough for yourself.
Right. No, I might be getting enough for me and you, but that don't mean I'm giving you it until you show me you worth it. That means I'm just not a clown. I'm just not going. It ain't that I can't take care of you. I definitely could. I definitely could take care of you and one more. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But will I? That's up to you. That's up to you. Right? So what I'm saying is, how do you know? So when I'm saying like a woman know, I was saying that to say a woman know that he ain't, he can't financially take care of her, or whatever. Because like women, I think they got this facade that you gotta have all this money to talk to me. But in all actuality, sometimes they just want somebody that's gonna listen. Just like back in the day. Somebody that's gonna be understanding, somebody that's gonna care, nothing about money, right? But you try to play big on the social media and real life that I'm this big bad joint that gotta have.
But I'm not gonna say that because I think everybody quietly saying they'll be sitting there like the money don't matter until the money man walk in. You get what I'm saying? A lot of women are sitting there like, oh, that don't matter. Until that very, very rich man walk in the room, and then you'll see 9 out of 10 women change their tune.
The average woman don't have enough game to be with a dude that got real money. All that I want a dude that got money. Listen, you think that a dude got money just going let you rock him to sleep for some cheeks? You high is he? Y'all off them perks. Y'all is off them perks. I'm telling you. Because a dude that really got some money, he been playing the money game for a while. Maybe a new money game you might could get him. But a dude that actually got some money, that been around for a while, that you gotta understand, people always trying to take his money.
Trying to take advantage of him, right?
Every day.
Stupid.
And he didn't get this far from being stupid. And you don't have enough game. And you don't want to be a pick-me. Because that's the only kind of woman that he want, is a woman that want to be picked. A dude that got money.
Like I told you, dudes with money, it's a different experience for them. All the women they encounter are being pick-me's.
Say that again?
All the women that most niggas with money encounter are being pick-me's.
Facts, because that's the only food on the menu for them. Like, I don't eat off the kid's side. I'm not gonna be no dude that got no money to be arguing with a woman about the little things I want, because for some odd reason they say a man you know, that got money. He wants somebody that's gonna cook, clean.
They do all that for
First
them.
of all, we not even eating in the house all the time. My nigga getting some bread. We moving and grooving. So cooking, and then half y'all can't even cook. No disrespect. Warming up food and cooking is not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Like y'all not making macaroni and cheese from scratch. Stop it. Stop that. It's really do. Right? So the little 2 minute little meals y'all preparing for a dude, and they, you know, you should be happy that a dude is even accepting that, first and foremost. And
But for what you accept as a man, that shows who you are as a man.
kind of sort of, cause like it kind of show like how much you trying to invest in a woman though, cause it
The dudes that usually accept a lot of bullshit from a woman is the dudes that usually gotta sleep on her couch, usually gotta drive her car,
facts.
usually gotta really need her for something.
Right.
But the dudes who stand on their own,
Right.
they don't put up with it. They
Right.
don't put up with none
Right.
of that.
Right.
And then that's when the woman will find out. It's like, oh, you putting up with all this?
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, a dude that really, and it's not even about arrogance, I don't think, right? It's more about he don't got time for the BS. He got too much stuff that he got going on in real life to be putting a lot of energy to something that can't benefit him. Father, I'm not arguing with no woman. Like I don't.
Right now, I'm in a point where it's like, all right, one argument, this could be the last one.
Depending on where y'all at in a relationship, that could be both.
Not my
true.
girlfriend, but you know, girls that I meet in the street.
This is why I love talking to you. So how does that work? Man, look, I ain't doing that.
The first argument can be the last, man. I'm not really trying to get.
So
nothing
when you meet a woman, you tell her I got good.
got a girlfriend,
And
I don't try to paint no bad picture like we going through it and we doing this.
it's just like I'm a hoe.
I got a girlfriend. I love her. She understands me as a person.
And she understand I'm not monogamous.
Exactly. Yeah, it's people around here, and you know, polygamy is a thing. We not polygamous. Don't say that. But
I
it's
can tell you
polygamy
this,
people.
though.
I think you got, like I said, you got anything you want in the world. You got to be man enough to ask for it.
And that's the truth. You know what's crazy is most women that I'm not saying most women, that's just how I talk people. Right? A lot of times women that be like, oh, I can't be with him because he cheated on me, right? Could go like you left him because he cheated on you.
You know what I always, when they say that, you know what I always ask them? I always ask them, do you think your man is a better person than Martin Luther King Jr.?
Nah, for real.
If you don't think your man is a better man than Martin Luther King Jr., he cheated on his wife. You get what I'm saying? It's natural, man. I mean,
And this be the
and I always ask him, did he, was he abusive? Was he disrespectful? Did he go out and earn? And they'll be like, yeah, he did that. But he cheated. Like, your father probably cheated on your mother. You love your daddy, don't you?
You know what I tell a woman? I don't think you ever been in one relationship your whole life that a dude ain't never cheated.
That's how I
Like
feel,
real
too.
talk, like you
That's how I
sitting
feel,
there
too.
like, oh, I'm not gonna be with him. Like he cheated on me. Like you actually know how it feels to be with a man that only wanted you. I ain't talking about the little junior high school thing when you know a dude wasn't in his rhythm yet. Cause maybe that's what you try to compare all other men to.
A guy who he ain't find his
He
stroke
ain't
yet.
find his rhythm yet.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And you want grown men to be like the dude who, you know, was just on the JV team, and you know what I mean. He finally, and he loves you. You know why? Because you did something that nobody else would do. You know what I'm saying? So his loyalty is different until he realized that it's a lot more
Out there.
you know what I'm saying? And then, so it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, and it is some men. Don't get it twisted. I believe that there is some men out here.
You're one of them.
I'm definitely one of them, right? That don't want nothing but the woman that I guess like they with or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But most of them dudes is players.
players.
You feel me? From the Himalaya, they players, man.
Man,
And then,
I'm telling you, I done had so many conversations with women, right? And it'd be funny because when I was younger, I always had this mentality, but when I was young, let's say we 25, 26 years old, I'm like, man, all you niggas cheating. They cheating, man. I used to tell them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying like snitching on them, but I'm telling them like all men cheat. No. Then 5 years later, 3 years later, you was right. You so right. You
because
so right.
men and women not the same. And
Yeah.
when we play this equality game of how we the same, we putting each other in the same basket and saying that we want the same thing out of the same thing. Men don't want what women
Do
want.
you think women cheat as much as men? Do you think
Sexually?
women cheat? Sexually, emotionally, mentally? Because I think cheating is cheating to me. You know what I consider cheating? I consider cheating you doing anything that you wouldn't do around a significant other.
Nah, that's called flirting. Flirting and cheating.
Flirting is cheating.
Listen to this.
That's cheating.
Listen to this. Do you go to jail for thinking about killing somebody?
No, but you get a whole lot more time for premeditated murder.
But I'm saying though, you get
But thinking about it, they're gonna go carry
you go to jail for the actual act.
Flirting is the act.
I'm just saying, like.
And what do you consider flirting? So what if your wife was like, "Oh yeah, man, he just tapped me on my butt. We was just flirting a little bit."
That's not flirting.
That's flirting.
Man, listen.
They were just flirting. He ain't hit her. He just tapped her on her butt a little bit. Or he just made a joke about her butt. Cause that's what I consider flirting. Or they in there talking, sexual, but they ain't doing nothing. But they just in there talking about sex.
That's flirting.
That's flirting.
Man.
So if your wife was I ain't gonna say your wife.
What 50 Cent? What 50 Cent say? Get the strap.
Get the strap. If you walk in right and your wife and her coworker talking about how big his joint is, but they ain't doing that.
How she know how big his joint is?
No, and he just telling her because they just flirting. That's
a
conversation. Nobody never done nothing. He just like, or she just asked him, "You got a big joint?"
She asked him?
Yeah, they just flirting. You said flirting ain't cheating. That's what you just said.
Listen.
She said she asked him.
Now, listen. Right. Maybe
they just flirting.
Maybe I'm old school, right? But you ain't my girl no more if you got enough balls. I'm not gonna argue, and this is not up for debate. This is not like some me being soft, because you done went way past my limit. Way.
So that's not flirt.
Nah, I don't know.
Because they never did that. You
listen,
said that.
Listen. But your level of being disrespectful
right.
then superseded the act.
So then that means flirting. You were 86 one for flirting.
Man. See, I was thinking about flirting like something else.
You was thinking about just some cute little.
Flirting. Nah.
That's flirting. Flirting is flirting.
Nah. You do some shit like that, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
You know what? Because you made me look stupid, and I still got to be out here in this world, and slim girl. Nah, that's not my girl. That used to be my girl. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
For sure.
And if I hear you playing with me. We don't condone the violence.
Flirting is not cheating. Where they say that at?
Flirting is not cheating.
Flirting is definitely cheating, man. I don't care what nobody says.
So if your girl walk up to a dude and ask her how big his joint is, you cool with that?
Because they flirting. He ain't never touched her. She ain't touched. Nah,
man,
flirting is
I
cheating.
guess I'm just different.
Because that's what flirting leads to. Like, you're not flirting right if you ain't getting towards sexual.
I'm saying you got.
What kind of flirting y'all be doing?
I'm just saying,
like, one way to flirt with me.
I don't know if it's cheating.
It's cheating.
So I wouldn't call it cheating, but I would say it's way past the level of. It might not be in the category of what like cheating is, but it's definitely in the category of we breaking up.
That's enough. That's enough for it to be.
No, but it ain't cheating.
Well, it's cheating.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you doing anything else disrespectful. I wouldn't call it cheating. It's just I can't have. I'm not built like that.
You was out there cheating on me.
Nah, I'm not. You was.
You out there cheating on me. You in there talking to your coworker about how big his joint is. You cheating on me. I don't give a fuck if you never touched it. I don't care about none of that.
Slam.
It's a wrap.
Maybe I'm just, man. I'm definitely.
But like I said, though, I think it's doing anything you wouldn't like. If your girl was here, you should. If you would act any different, any little what's your mood?
Nah, see,
that's
I
cheating.
believe that's simping. I don't believe that. I like.
What you mean?
I don't believe that I gotta be in front of my girl who I am in front of you. I don't believe that.
I think you should be.
I don't believe that. I don't, cause listen, my girl has a purpose in my life.
Nah, I wouldn't. Nah, that's kind of disrespectful. I wouldn't be the same person, but
Like who I am
I'm not gonna
around
be
you.
flirtatious though.
But who I am around
That's
you,
that
I'm not
actually
gonna
cheating.
flirt with you. But who I'm around you, I'm not gonna be around her because them two different relationships. Like what she's in my life for is different than what you in my life for.
I mean, you be out there cheating,
Huh?
but just flirting.
Man, but
Flirting is cheating.
I don't flirt.
Oh, you don't flirt.
But we
So
try
that
to.
mean you the same person in front of your wife and then that you are in front of the what's the name? Because you don't flirt.
But listen to this. You know what men have a problem with? What they used to say, like men used to be with their girls and like say like a nice looking woman walk past them for a second,
got
they
it.
lose their mind and they look. And whether they do it long or short,
They always get caught.
is that flirting?
No, that's your natural.
But is that
instinct.
being disrespectful?
Yeah.
Is that something that you can do?
I get
if
caught
you-
doing it all
if
the
you
time,
do-
but I be trying to be slick, but it's something
But
you
is
just
that
gotta see it.
is that something that you can do that can almost make that woman not want to be with you?
Hell no. They be looking at ass too. Everybody love a nice ass on a nice woman. They gonna look too. And then they probably see it before you. They know you about to look. Like look at them. They waiting for you to look.
And you better not look.
And I just can't help it. I swear to God, I can't help it. I got to be you. I got to look.
This the definition of the new nigga, man.
I'm telling you.
Like for real. And I'm
So
not
you
saying
don't-
I'm
you
not
don't-
saying
you
I'm
can't
not saying
sneak
that in a bad
you
way.
can't-
I'm saying that for real, men,
And then you
more
wanna-
men need to be out
And-
openly
Men.
up front.
Right, and then
with
you wanna
their
know-
feelings and how they gonna be moving.
Exactly.
Like, man, I really like listen, I might make a joke, but bruh. Everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody because I don't know everybody, but a lot of people move the way you are moving.
But they just don't say it.
But without saying, and they'll lie about it.
Right.
Even if they get caught, they lie. And I feel like, well, you know, as a man, I'm not saying that, you know, you gotta have more than one woman or you gotta, you know.
But if you want that, you should say that.
You shouldn't put it. It shouldn't be like a surprise
Exactly.
to the woman that you know.
Like,
what I'm saying?
what? You're not a priest.
You feel what I'm saying?
No.
Like I ain't. I guess not like throwing it in her face all the time, but it shouldn't be like the biggest surprise to her if something, you know, was to occur.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But bruh, some niggas be talking it, and the only thing is, in real life, if I thought you was one, I'll put you on the spot right now. I'm like, you be lying.
Nah,
You
ain't
be
no
lying.
way
This
you put
he
me on
telling the
spot. I grew up this
truth.
whole-
He
everybody,
really,
everybody that know me know I've been like this for the longest. I ain't
yeah, he
gonna-
really, and for real. But this the thing is,
All
I
niggas
really
like that, they
feel
just
like
not gonna say it. Except for you.
nah. Who say that again?
See, all men like this, they just not gonna say it except for you.
Say what?
As far as you know, I think all niggas cheat, except for you.
I don't. Funny as shit.
I'm saying.
Well, he got me on the chop block, but you know, this is why y'all gotta stay tuned into changing the narrative, cause he trying to change the narrative on me. You feel me? But it's cool though. You feel me? Cause you know what I'm saying. Like, but you gotta listen. I want y'all to, like, when y'all come watch the show, just watch me, right? I've let him win a couple times. I want him to stay my host with me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I be having that work. I'm going to let him win a couple times. You feel me? You got to let him, you feel me? But it'll not be sweet. You feel me?
At all.
I'm trying to tell
I'm a
you.
wordsmith though.
He definitely is. And look, I really had a few little other things I wanted to say. I let you off the hook today, but I see we not letting each other off the hook no more, and that's dope. Because now I feel like I done my obligation.
Right.
I'm coming out swinging the next day. It's gonna be bad. Whatever the topic is the next year, we go and in. You hear me?
Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Y'all definitely make sure y'all too. But I ain't gonna even lie. I got chewed out real bad today on my social media because the women was sitting there talking about.
Oh, what was the post?
It was the women. It was the lady that was saying that women need to shut the f up and listen to men.
Oh, and they called her a pygmy.
Yeah, they called her a
Right.
pygmy. And then one female, she was like, you know, we have to be masculine energy because men ain't doing their spot. Like, I disagree.
That they got to be masculine because
Yeah.
men ain't doing anything.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree that you have to. Cause I listen. It's females out here that's super feminine that'll get dudes to just cater to them because men love putting their cape on for feminine women.
I seen a post one time and they said, why come when women are independent they feel like they got to become masculine, but when men are independent they don't have to become feminine?
Facts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You shouldn't lose the best of you
right.
just because the things around you are changing.
And then the thing is,
why would you lose your femininity?
And your femininity.
That's your power.
That's your greatest power, yeah.
That's your power. It's like I'm gonna just lose all my powers because shit fucked up.
Because when you talk about equality, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to say that you have to be equal to a man. No, you can still be a.
And do you want to know how you know femininity is their power? You ever seen a dom in a feminine relationship? The femme is always running over the dom because she's standing inside of her power.
Fact.
The doms be crying. The femmes be doing all the
They
cheating.
if you ever, if you no disrespect, right? No disrespect, but if you want to see what a simp, if you want to see a simp nigga,
it's a dom.
Look at a dom.
A dom.
That's a simp nigga.
Yes, they be doing them bad.
They be simping. They be paying bills, watch your kids, do everything.
No, not watching another nigga kid.
Watching another nigga kid. Nah, for real.
Another nigga
nah,
kid.
for real.
Why she going back cheating with the baby father?
I'm trying to tell you, and ain't getting no cheats. Because she can't, really.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
just putting that motor on her.
Y'all put that motor on,
Put that motor on her.
No disrespect. Shout out to all the doms.
Yeah.
Because without y'all, we wouldn't know what 7 is at this point.
Where will you drop our kids on that? It's like,
super
let me
simp.
stop that.
Simping ain't easy.
Let me stop that.
Nah, I'm just saying though, right?
Shout out to the dom. My sister dom.
Oh, stop. Shout out to the doms, man.
Y'all keep doing y'all dom thing.
Because, I would say this, right, that the feminine movement, right, then took women and tried to get them to feel as though they're equal to men, right? But right now, it's a war going on.
It is.
You don't see no women rushing out to go to war to fight. You feel what I'm saying?
I think they're gaining a lot of ground, and it's cool. It's cool, but I think the more ground they gain, it messes up the balance of life.
All right, listen to this. What if men stood back and said, since women want to become more masculine?
I think it's harder to be a man now.
What? I think it's always been hard to be a man, but even more now.
When they weren't afforded the rights that men had, every man was the breadwinner. So it's like even if you worked at the gas station, women weren't working at all.
Yeah.
So every job was a good job.
And this is why men be feeling like, just like that because, like, instead of becoming
so now you got to be an impressive man.
But listen, the definition of what a man is a dude on TV. They didn't put him in such a big shiny little light that it made everybody that's regular look like we got, you know what I'm saying?
Look crazy,
and for
right.
some odd reason, social media and these filters and stuff, it got women believing in their mind because they really believe some of this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because Hollywood playing a part in it too, because we also believe like a young man is supposed to be rich. And when in all actuality, you're not. That's your trials and tribulations.
Nah.
And then when you start to grow up and you start to mature, that's when you're really expected to have money in your later years of life.
Right.
But we live in a manner like, oh, you're supposed to be 21 and have $1 million.
But that's because I think they want us to live shorter lives and die real quick.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, man, we at the point in this show where we got to change the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it don't really matter the topic, how we come out, more or less. It's all about the change, if need be. Because some things don't need the narrative to change. Some things need to keep going forward. But if so, how would we change the narrative if we could tell women about how men feel
About a pick me.
about the pick me and the simps?
Yeah, pick me in the sense. I don't think women should call each other names when they're having arguments. I think that's just a low blow when you call somebody a pick me because they agree with men. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call no. I don't like
So
it.
do you call dudes simps?
Yeah, because niggas be simps.
But you should. But women should call each other
No, because
names.
they should be nice and sweet. We men, we should be hard on each other. Nigga, you simping. Get your shit together. You feel me? Bless you. Bless you.
I think that men have a simping nature about themselves that they just have to, some men have in control and some men
Right.
don't. Because if you got a woman that you love and you with her and she has showed you a certain level of loyalty and support over the years and been really having your back, I don't really think that it's a bad thing or
No,
a
she
thing
done put it in
to
the
be-
bank. She deserves to get it out.
become like a
I think
simp
you
for
gotta
her.
put that in the bank, though.
Yeah,
You feel me?
nah, I'm
You
not
ain't about
saying-
to just get that.
I don't think that's something that you just give to everybody.
Right.
I think that, but I do think that some women earn the right that if you decided to, simp for her,
It's not simping. You giving her what she deserves.
you
That's
get.
not
But no, but I'm
simping.
just saying it's simping from the outside looking in. When you see another nigga doing it, and you don't know the relationship of what she done for him. You just like, damn, dog. You know what I'm saying?
She getting her
Woo!
just. She getting her just due, and that's what a lot
You
of
know what I'm
women.
saying?
And that's what a lot of women sometimes they'll see a man doing a whole lot for a woman and be
Yeah.
like, why not me? It's like you don't know what
But
she
you
had
don't
to
know
put
what
up
she-
with
right.
to get all of
Like
this.
you want
Right.
that man to do. You want
You
this
have
man
to
to
go
do
through
that.
some things,
But
with a-
you ain't.
with a
But
guy.
you and you're not willing to
Right.
go through what this one woman probably done went through to earn that type of love and respect for that woman or in that particular relationship. So I do think that in certain spaces in life that simping is warranted, right? But in most situations, I think it's not far as men because I think that men feel like if I could just come in and just give all of this,
I just hate the word simping.
uh,
You're not simping when you're doing it for your wife or the girl. That's not simping. Simping is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Simping is like you getting run over and you just a sucker.
so you can't be a simp for
Suck-ass
a woman.
pimp.
Can you be married to a woman and be simping? Is what I'm saying. Meaning she don't even deserve it, but that's your wife.
Yeah, you a simp.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. You could be simping for a woman you deserve or for
No, you
a
said
woman.
that don't deserve it?
Yeah.
No, a woman that deserve it is not simping.
No, I'm saying, can you be married to a woman who don't deserve for you to treat her like that?
You shouldn't be, but
But
if
I'm
you are, I
saying,
guess.
can you? You know.
Yeah, you could be.
So
Niggas
that
make
means
bad
there is
decisions.
a possible that you could be
It's
simping.
married simps.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But their relationship it probably ain't the
Because
best.
the woman don't deserve for you to treat her like that doesn't mean that just because that's your wife you should do that. It's the woman who deserves you to do it. That's the one that I don't feel that is wrong for you to do. Like you have to earn that position. Just because you that man wife don't mean that you earn that man to be going like doing them kind of flips for you.
I'm just not gonna call it simping. I'm
What
just
you
calling
call it?
about just being a man to your woman.
However you want to word it,
Right.
right? But to the viewers, right, they only gonna see simping and not simping. You know what I'm saying? Being a man is being a man. You being a man when you're a simp,
No, you ain't.
You
You're
not-
a sucker.
but you're not a
You
man.
can't be a sucker and a man at the same thing.
Ain't you provide?
No,
You just
providing,
provide- no,
providing
being a-
is being a man.
Yeah.
Being a
What's
simp,
the difference?
Being,
You
a, being a
when
simp
you
is
simp it-
providing for somebody who doesn't deserve it
Okay,
and don't appreciate
so
it.
you being a man for a woman
No.
who don't appreciate it.
No, you being a sucker.
So you being up, but you're doing man-like qualities for a woman who don't deserve for you to treat her that way.
You're being a simp.
You're being a simp.
But
A
when
simp-
you're doing it for a woman that deserves it, you're being a man.
And it's all in the fine print.
Because like you gotta have foresight. You know what I'm saying? That's like you pouring water into an empty well. You being a dummy. You know what I'm saying? You're
Depending
not
on-
doing a good. You're not doing a good deed. Like, I mean, it's not beneficial to you in life. It's not gonna make things grow.
You gotta see. It's you. I do think you have to have tunnel vision because pouring water into an empty well is really an intelligent thing. If you plan on having water for a long period of time, you need to have some water stored somewhere.
Right.
But if that's not your well,
If it ain't gonna fill up, you just.
I'm just saying, you
ain't never gonna
pouring
be able
water
to
in
get that
somebody
water.
else's well,
Nah,
you can't even drink out of it
You
later.
can't get it back, right?
You can't get it back. Now
You
that
just
right
pour
there,
water
yeah,
into a
you
well
wasting water.
I mean, a bottomless well.
But far as being a pygmy, I think that every woman at some point, the same way I said about the simp thing, right? Every woman, I don't believe every woman should be a pygmy for every dude, but she definitely should be a pygmy for a person that's willing to take her to the next level. And I mean, far as in a relationship, far as like really locking in with her, whether it's marriage. I'm a big fan of marriage. I'm a fan of it for people. I think that you know, we can do business, but until we got a contract, we we going off of word of mouth. But we got it written down the paper. Now we can
So,
go get the LLC.
If you believe in marriage, then yeah, I got one
Whoa,
for you.
you want to do this?
He said you want to.
You want to do this?
So if you would believe in marriage, how can you believe in divorce?
How can you believe in divorce?
Yeah.
The same way that you don't eat the same food every day. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. It's just like, all right, what's good for you on one level might not be good on the next level.
All right.
And once you figure it out that it's not good, instead of wasting each other's time, then separate.
Call it quits.
Right. It's not like, I don't think it's the worst thing. I don't think it's the worst
But I be
thing.
feeling like, all right, this is what I feel. I feel like once you say, all right, let's get married, and you say, let's sign that contract. We both signed the contract. They said we gonna be together for the rest of our life. That's the way I feel about marriage.
It's like a boxing match,
And
right?
once we sign up and we sign that contract, it's like neither one of us can renege. If I was married, I wouldn't let my wife get a divorce.
You don't know that.
I do.
This is what I'm saying, right? Because you never been married. This is
True,
what I'm saying.
true.
If she asks you for a divorce,
She's
you gonna
not
give.
getting one. I'm not. If I sign something, I say this what it is.
And
That's why I
y'all,
don't join gangs, because I'm gonna be in that gang forever. I'm that type of person. You get what I'm saying?
it's still some growth. And you very intelligent. I know that. So you know what I'm saying. You'll see the error of your way.
Right.
I don't dispute that. You're just like, you know how when you're young, you like, I'm gonna be on this team forever.
Right. That's
Until
what
you
you're saying.
move to another part of town and you realize, damn, I like they jerseys. You
No.
ain't gonna go all the way back to that side of town to be on the team. I'm gonna play right here.
That's why
You
he
know
joined
what I'm
the
saying?
team. You
You
feel me? I'm a
It's
free
like-
spirit.
So it's like, I don't think that, I'm not the biggest fan of divorce. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit here and say that y'all should drag each other through something that I don't think. I do think that you should put the most effort into trying to
making
make it
it
work.
work.
I don't think that should be the first, second, or the third choice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you should be put between a rock and a hard spot and not be making that decision out of emotion, but out of logic as the man. And then, as the man, I on a personal level, I wouldn't really pursue divorce. I'm more like work it out. But if the woman I'm with would want a divorce, right? At some point, I'm gonna feel like I'm oppressing her. It's not. See,
I like that. I do that. You ain't never get nobody else's last name. It's my stand there.
you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like
Put my mark on you.
at some point, I'm gonna feel like I'm making you like a slave. Like, 'cause if you listen,
I'm a
consist.
slave to you, and you a slave to me.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. I ain't gonna hold you. That's dope. But I don't like toxic behaviors.
Right.
It's like I can't function properly. I got businesses I'm trying to run. I got things that I'm trying to do. I have to use my focus on something else. If something's going to distract me and consistently distract me and tell me it's going to distract me and I'm guaranteed to be a distraction for it, let me out of this situation.
So if somebody don't want to give you a divorce, you don't have to give them one. You don't have to give them a divorce, right?
As far as being a Muslim.
No, just like in
Oh,
United States, in the government.
It's not the easiest thing. It's easy to get married. It's hard to get
Because
divorced.
both people got to sign for the divorce, right?
Or unless the other person has like broke one of the little laws. If you
And you got to catch them. You got to prove that in court.
you gotta have some kind of proof, yeah. But I don't know. You know how that or y'all could just be like adults. This been changing the narrative. I would say women continue to be pick-me's, and we need more pick-me's out there. Y'all got my vote.
Ain't nothing like a pick me. But the only scary thing about a pick me is she'll pick me for you, but she might be pick me for him.
Nah, see, women have a different kind of loyalty. Like when they decide they want to be with somebody,
When they pick you,
when they really see, that's the thing. When they pick you, they don't pick somebody else.
right.
See, that's the thing is when she ain't picked nobody, but she with you, there's a possibility she might pick somebody else.
Right.
It's a big difference. You know what I mean?
Got that
So,
whatever
like,
you think, daddy mindset.
you know what I'm saying? So like if she pick you, you know what I'm saying, then be happy you got picked, brothers. And man, make sure she feel good about picking you. And women continue to
Yeah,
pick
I like
men.
pick me's too.
You know what I mean? Like them joints that come in wanting to fight. I'm not doing this. It's
What you need.
You know what I mean?
That type of attitude.
So y'all just experienced changing the narrative. I'm World War Polo,
I'm cool as I want to be.
and y'all have just entered the changing the narrative zone. Hope y'all tap in. Shout out to Lona. Shout out to Am I Bad, our sponsors,
Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button, please.
please. And catch y'all next week the same time.